Chip Rome with the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you are watching In the Know. For this episode, we are at Penn Highlands Connellsville, and joining me is Peter Adamo, and Peter is president of Penn Highlands, the Southwest Regional President of Penn
Exactly,
Highlands.
Chip. Thank you.
That's a big title.
A big title for not such a big guy.
A lot of work, right? And also with us is Dr. Abram Weimer, and Dr. Weimer is actually, what were some of your titles? You shared those with me.
I'm the director of the emergency department, the chief of medicine, and the president of medical staff.
Yeah. And you've been here for a little while.
Yeah, probably about 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, I remember when you were new, we interviewed you, so it's good to have you here. Welcome to Connellsville. Good to have you here too, Peter.
Great to be here, Chip.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about a big event that's coming up here at Penn Highlands, and so the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and behind us is an iconic view from Connellsville. You see this smokestack or this tower in Connellsville. It's been here for many years. You're going to do something special with that. So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, this has been here for a very long time. It's not really been in use for a very long time. It really represents the past, but we're hoping that by lighting it and calling it our beacon of hope, we represent the future for Connellsville and our capabilities and what we plan to do to be part of this community.
That's great. So you have lights that were donated, I understand.
Yes, from the Scott Electric group. Their family gave us money years ago to install lights on the tower. We had them installed just weeks ago and we're ready to do the lighting.
I heard you tested it.
We tested it the other night. It looked beautiful.
I heard that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see it. Yeah. So it's visible from the Armstrong office. That'll be kind of nice for we'll be able to.
Yeah, you'll be able to think of us every evening as it gets dark.
Yeah, especially in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to leave that on year round?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now the event is coming up. That's on May the 10th, correct?
Yes. May the 10th at 7 o'clock. We'd probably gather a little earlier. We have food trucks here. We'll have folks that will be exchanging information. We'll have a good time. So we're inviting everybody from the community to come out and spend the evening with us.
Okay. So on May the 10th, start at 7 o'clock. When it gets dark, you'll turn the lights on.
We'll do a dedication.
Yeah.
Flip the switch. Probably celebrate somehow. We're still determining the particulars. We have a little time to put all that together. So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, I didn't know you were doing all this until Paulie actually shared with me at the Rotary meeting. So I
Yes.
said, we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we could share that with the community. So Dr. Weimer, I know there's been a lot of improvements happening here. You want to talk about some of the things that's been happening here?
Yeah, I mean, there's been so much. Since I came here about 3 or 4 years ago, just everything has been getting better since Penn Highlands came in. You know, we did the best we could before, and now since they've come in here, we've got more resources. They're working right now to try to help us potentially get a new ER. We've got some better equipment. We've got more specialist services coming in, and the specialists that we have are phenomenal. They're doing such a great job. And these are people that are, you know, they're very rare specialists, okay? People that come in here that there's only 1 or 2 in this part of the state, and they're working here at Penn Highlands Connellsville. So it's really good. It's really, really good. I'm really excited about the direction we're going.
Yeah, that is exciting. So behavioral health, I think they just opened the additional floor. Is that correct?
Yeah. We're looking to expand the number of beds. Obviously, in this area, we have, it's everywhere right now, but there's quite the mental health crisis right now. And it just seems like everywhere you go, there's a lack of resources and a lack of beds available to get these people treatment. We're expanding those services. We're increasing the beds, and we're hopeful that we can just help more people that are struggling with these problems.
Yeah. And lighting this tower is part of that too, just to show that there's change and new things coming.
My hope is that, you know, I have family here in Dunbar. I'm frequently driving through here, and, you know, when you come down 119 heading back towards Greensburg, you can see this smokestack. And I just hope that when they're able to light it up, hopefully that's something that people can see from the road. You know, the Penn Highlands is right here in this area. And that, you know, hopefully they think about the resources we have here and can come up here and we start to get more and more people coming here. That's the hope.
Actually attract attention, start to get people talking about, wonder what's happening up there.
Yeah. Be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully people get curious.
I hope so. Curiosity is a good thing. Peter, if you don't mind, talk about something. There's other changes coming too down the road. There's some other new things happening.
Oh, yeah,
too.
renovations throughout the building. We're looking at an expanded emergency department in the years to come. We're relocating some departments from areas that they've outgrown. and moving them to other parts of the hospital that we can newly remodel. We have new equipment in the OR. We have all 4 of our operating rooms ready to go at this stage. So we're feeling pretty good about the future.
Yeah. So this, as you mentioned, this represents the past, but we're celebrating the future is what we're celebrating.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go even further. I'd like for it to be the inspiration for others to maybe invest in this community. Our parent company, Penn Highlands, has decided to invest in Connellsville, as well as Mon Valley Hospital, where I share responsibilities. I'm hoping that this will be symbolic of the need and the desire and the good things that come from people investing in a community like this. I've lived all over the country. I got to tell you, some of the nicest people, some of the most genuine people I've ever met are right here in southwestern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's right. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So I was born in this hospital, so I have roots here, and just a few years ago.
Did your parents name you Chip when
They
you
did.
were born?
Actually, it's a nickname.
I thought so.
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Okay.
And so they call me Chip, like Chip off the old block.
So what was your original name? We might want to look up that record and see how much you weighed when you were born.
Yeah, a little less than now.
Right?
A little less than now. If you don't mind, share about the event on May 10th. What's happening, so people didn't catch that.
Well, the evening of the 10th, I believe that's a Friday, at 7 o'clock. Shortly thereafter, we'll light things. We want to make sure it's dark enough. The light is lasting a little longer, so it could be closer to 7:30. But we'd like folks to arrive at about 7. And then we'll have some fun here. We'll gather in the courtyard. There'll be some education here. We'll have food trucks and various vendors. So we're going to make it a nice evening. Bring the kids, come hang out, and hopefully we can celebrate together.
Yeah, that sounds like a good celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Weimer, anything else you want to add about what's happening here on the medical side?
One of the other things that is really good, he mentioned Mon Valley. We have a really good relationship with Mon Valley, being in the same system, and ultimately the ER group that is there is, those physicians are working there. They're also working here. I myself work at both locations, so we're trying to create a group that comes back and forth to try to create some continuity there. Also, so that whenever we do have that patient here that needs a little bit more care, that we can't provide the care, that we can get them down to Mon Valley to try to get the care they need.
That's great. To share those resources too. So Peter, you're Southwest Regional President. So what hospitals is it? Mon Valley?
Mon Valley and Connellsville, but it's not just the hospitals. We have outpatient centers, we have imaging centers, we have 2 ambulatory surgical centers we're involved with. And on this campus, we have a couple of very unique sorts of things I've never seen before. We have something called a toxicology lab, where we do very specialized testing. We also have a school of autism here.
Okay.
So it's very unique. Some of the things that they've done at Connellsville in years past are things I've never seen before, and I'm just glad that they're all part of the portfolio.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for what you're doing for the community here in Connellsville and the greater area too, because people can come in from other areas, and appreciate you making the improvements, celebrating the future, and wish you well and all the excitement here. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you for giving us the exposure. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And now you're in the know.